What's up guys, this is Nikhil Chawla from the Unbiased blog. Today we're gonna unbox the Vivo's X70 Pro handset. And this is with ZS Technologies again, and they are saying they're gonna redefine photography once again. So we've been using the Vivo X60 series and we are really happy with its camera prowess and especially the gimbal system. Now what have they done this year? What's so special about it? So let's first unbox the device and see what comes in the box. So this is the X70 Pro, which is co-engineered with ZS Technology, and we absolutely love the X60 Pro and X60 Pro Plus series we have been using since last year. So we're really excited to see what comes in the box in the X70 series. This is the X70 Pro and we have the Cosmic Black edition, which is 12 GB and 256 GB of RAM. So yes, 12 GB of RAM on a smartphone. Yes, we live in that world. And you know what? This phone also comes with virtual RAM technology. We'll be testing that, how it works and how much additional RAM do we get in that. But first let's look what's in the box and see how the design has changed. So as soon as you take off the top box, it says photography redefined. Yes, it definitely does redefine photography. I've seen that in the previous generation. So we'll just take out that plastic part and see how the device looks. That's what is really intriguing. Wow, this is really nice. It does look a lot like a matte texture, but when you touch it, it's like satin black, and it really is nice to touch and feel. It has changed. You can see the lens module has changed quite a bit. You can see addition of lenses. You can see how the flash looks now, and also how the texture has changed. I'm gonna take it off this box. You know, you can't remove it. You just put it on the side, and then you get a case, which is always a nice addition because you don't have to run and find a custom fitting case. You also get the usual documentation, SIM ejector tool, then the Type-C cable for charging your smartphone. This is the Type-C cable, good quality thick cable. You also get the Vivo flash charge, which is now 44 watts of flash charging. We're testing the speed of charging, and you also get the hands-free, which is Type-C hands-free, so you're sorted. And even if you are trying to use your own headphones and not the Type-C earphones that are supplied, you get a Type-C adapter, a Type-C to 3.5mm adapter, which is really thoughtful of Vivo. If you want small, medium, large, you can obviously change the tip so that you have that custom fitting of earphones or the ear tips. So this is what you get. So that's all in the box. Now what we're going to do is check out the device and see how it is. So first up, let's talk about the design of the X70 Pro device. Now, if you remember, X60 Pro was one of the best looking devices, and the Pro Plus 2. Again, they have continued the legacy and in fact made it better. This time you get two colors, the Aurora Dawn color and the Cosmic Black. We are using the Cosmic Black obviously because it's the black color. But what's so different about this Cosmic Black color? Well, it really changes texture, and you know, the way it turns from a very matte finish to a very shiny texture is really magical. I mean, as you can see right now also, if you move it around and the light falls on it, it's looking like either completely black or something like a starry cosmic feel to it. And I think they've aptly named it the Cosmic Black color because either it's completely black or it has that shiny material to it. Also, the hand feel is really nice because they've used special textures for this coating so that it looks really matte, and it is not a fingerprint magnet, which is a relieving factor for a device because usually smartphones are fingerprint magnets, and this one, as you can see, nothing at all. So whether you're using it with a case or without a case, you don't need to worry about fingerprints at all on this one. So as you can see, the camera module has also changed and there are a lot of lenses being added, and it is almost the pro level now. And you can see this is also with the gimbal system. The ZS technology is in it, and also you see that ultra zoom sensor, right? And Vivo is calling it the Cloud Valley design. So you can see the camera module has changed. It's not as big as huge as the X70 Pro Plus, but you can see there is a lot of addition to the camera module also. Now if you turn around, you can also see on the sides it's really curvy, very nice to grip, and also the phone is flat on the top and the bottom, which makes it really nice to feel. And also the hand feel usage is really nice. Whether using the phone for longer hours, it really is not that heavy to use. On the top it's mentioned professional photography, and you bet it is definitely a professional photography smartphone. Few additions on the top is you obviously have the secondary microphone, but there's another dot, and that dot is for the infrared sensor. Yes, this phone can control all your devices that uses infrared remote control via your TV, your ACs, or your home theater or any set-top box. You can use it, and this smartphone turns into a smart remote or a smart home controller, which is really nice. That's a nice addition, Vivo. If you move on to the right side, you'll see the volume rocker and the power key. Again, very thin buttons, really nicely done. You also will see a lot of lines across the phone, that is the 5G antenna lines, and Vivo has made sure that they give you ample amount of bands for 5G connectivity whenever 5G launches in India. So on the bottom you get the speaker grill, the USB Type-C port, a microphone and the SIM tray slot. On the left there are no buttons, it's a clean sweep. So that was all about the design of the Vivo X70 Pro. So now let's talk about the display of the X70 Pro smartphone. We talked about the design, how nice it is, but how good is the display, because that's what you've been looking at all day, right? It's not the back, it's not the sides, you're looking at the display throughout. So the display on this smartphone comes is 6.56 inches of AMOLED display. It also has a 120Hz of refresh rate and also supports HDR10+. So in terms of display protection, it comes with Scott Sensation UP display protection and also comes with a peak brightness of 1300 nits, which is really bright. So whether you're inside or you're on outdoors, really sunny days, you should not bother because it comes with 1300 nits of display brightness. So in terms of dimension, this smartphone is only 7.99 mm thin and also comes at only 183 grams. And you know why this phone feels so nice to hold? Well, that's because of the 3D curved display it has. So now let's talk about what this phone is famous for, what it is really for. Photography redefined. So it comes with 5 cameras, yes, 1 at the front, 4 at the back. The front camera, the selfie shooter, is 32 megapixel. Now that's a massive number. And when you talk about the rear, on top is the 50 megapixel gimbal stabilization camera. Apart from that, you get a 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor that also doubles it as a macro mode, and you also get a 12 megapixel 2x portrait sensor, and lastly you get a 8 megapixel periscope camera lens that can do 60x hyper zoom and 5x optical zoom, and it also has periscope OIS. And what really differentiates it from other smartphone is the ZST coating. You know, the partnership they have with ZS really makes a difference. The ZST coating helps the smartphone click pictures without any glare, without any ghosting, which is a great feature. Whether you're in a sunny day or late at night, this will click crisp photos. And the Vivo ZS partnership is not limited to just the lens coating. It also gives you a lot of modes. These modes help you, click better pictures, different aspects to the picture, and that is because of the ZS lens modes. The ZS style portrait comes in 4 different modes, including Bioter, Desacton, Planner and Sonar. The primary sensor on the Vivo X70 Pro comes with a customized Sony IMX766V sensor, which also has 5-axis gimbal stabilization by Vivo. So apart from the 50 megapixel ultra sensing gimbal camera, you also get a 12 MP 2x Pro portrait lens, which is equivalent to 50 mm, and that is a Sony IMX663. So in terms of other features on the X70 Pro camera, you get Pro Sports mode, Cinema mode, video recording up to 4K at 60 FPS, Astro mode, Tripod mode, 9 stylish night filters, face beauty mode, standard and super stabilization, super moon mode, and a 50 MP ultra HD mode. So now let's talk about the performance of this smartphone. We have seen it has got flagship camera, it has flagship design. What about the performance? Well, you'll be happy to know that performance is also flagship level. So the processing power on this smartphone is MediaTek Dimensity 1200 processor, which is custom made for Vivo. It has 3.0 GHz of overclocking speed and comes with a 6 nanometer technology. In terms of RAM, you get 12 GB of RAM with 4 GB of extra virtual RAM, making it a 16 GB of RAM. Yes, that's much more than maybe you have on your laptop, right? And apart from that, you get 256 GB of UFS 3.1 storage. It also comes with 240 Hz of touch sampling rate. So all the gamers out there, you would love the performance of this device. Well, the phone has definitely a lot of power, but what is really powering it? In fact, I'm talking about the battery right now. The battery on this smartphone comes with 4450 mAh of battery. Now that's a good amount of battery life, right? But how fast does it charge? Thankfully, Vivo has supplied a 44-watt fast charging technology charger, which is the Vivo Flash Charge 44-watt. So in terms of operating system, you get FunTouch OS 12 based on Android 11. With FunTouch OS 12, you get new dynamic widgets, a lot of enhancements, and also a lot of features for your game mode and music mode. So that was our unboxing and quick look of the Vivo X70 Pro handset. If you want to know more about this device, we'll be doing an unbiased review on the unbiasedblog.com. We'll be talking about every aspect of this smartphone in detail. So thanks for watching the Unbiased blog. If you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.